All right, I believe we are live. All right. Yo, what up, everybody? It's your boy Fitzmoon TV here, aka G Lauren 33. I'm back with another video on the channel for y'all today. Ooh, let me turn on the light. There we go. All right. All right, what's up, everybody? We are here tonight with your SmackDown Live review and results for February 26, 2019. If you guys are in the stream, say what's up really quick. If you guys are watching this, slap a like in this video, comment, subscribe if you guys are new. We're going to go over everything that happened on SmackDown Live. In my opinion, it was a really good episode, all right? Monday Night Raw last night, it was, it was all right. It wasn't really good, but it wasn't a bad show, all right? And that, an all right show is pretty good by Monday Night Raw standards. But SmackDown Live tonight, it was a good show. A lot of stuff happened. We're building on the FASTLANE. We have a little bit of some twists and turns, which we'll talk about tonight. But man, I really like what WWE's doing right now, especially when it comes to the road to WrestleMania. In terms of SmackDown Live, we're starting to see where some of these puzzle pieces, where they're starting to connect a little bit. And WWE, they're throwing us curveballs here and there, which I don't mind because we're on the road to WrestleMania. It's not supposed to be that simple. It's supposed to be an exciting road with lots of different twists and turns. And SmackDown Live, they did an excellent job building towards Fastlane and setting up potential plot points for WrestleMania. So we're going to talk about all of that tonight. The big thing as we get into tonight's show was advertised. They advertised a contract signing between Kofi Kingston and Daniel Bryan to make official their WWE Championship match at WWE Fastlane. And a big twist happened, all right? A huge twist happened, and I believe I have the clip loaded up. I'm going to load it up right now from WWE's YouTube channel. All right, give me 1 second here, guys. Okay, here we go.
Ever since I was little, I'd open the fridge and see a world of possibilities, finding ways to bring people together.
Here we go.
11 years. All I've ever wanted in this industry was a chance. And after 11 long, hard-fought years, it's happening, baby!
Yep, he deserves it, man. One of my favorites all time.
This moment would not have been possible if it wasn't for my brethren, my brothers. Come on, y'all. You know how we do this. My boys, the New I also know that none of this would have been possible if it wasn't for all the tweets, the hashtags, the trending topics, the skywriting, the letters, the smoke signals from y'all, the WWE Universe. Y'all made this happen. You demanded it. And in Fastlane,
I love how Daniel Bryan's just sitting there.
I'm going to do what everybody has wanted to see me do for a very long time. I'm going to beat Daniel Bryan and become WWE champion.
Yep, and at this point, that's what we thought, right? We thought they were gonna sign the contract, and that would be it. It would be made official.
To make it official, would you please sign first?
All right, Daniel Bryan goes to sign the contract, and basically, no complaint there. He just signs it, pretty straightforward. I love this heel Daniel Bryan, man.
Thank you. Mr. Kingston, to cement your legacy officially.
Kofi Kingston, this would be his first championship match, first singles world championship match on pay-per-view. But right as he is signing the document, Vince McMahon comes out of nowhere, interrupts him.
Contract is official. Allow me, Kofi, to tell you personally just how much I've appreciated everything you've accomplished over these past 11 years.
And it was weird because
Truly remarkable.
why would Vince need to come out?
However, it's incumbent upon me as the chairman of the board to give all of you the highest caliber competition I possibly can. The biggest box office I possibly give you. Therefore, Kofi, I'm replacing you. I have no alternative. I'm replacing you with a man I've appointed that is more deserving than you, quite frankly.
More deserving. Notice this, more deserving.
More qualified than you, Kofi.
More qualified, like.
May I present to you the man who will face Daniel Bryan at FASTLANE? This man right here. This man right here. Kevin Owens.
Yes. Yes. Kevin Owens finally returns. And Daniel Bryan's reaction is priceless. He's just sitting there. He's like, I don't care who I face. And you know, Kevin Owens sporting a nice new tattoo on his upper right arm. The fans are shocked, and he just walks in the ring, just ignores the New Day, ignores Kofi. Kofi's just saying that. Kofi's just disgusted while Biggie and Xavier are just yelling. Shane McMahon is Stephanie, they're shocked. They're just standing there like they can't believe what's happening. And KO just sits down and signs the contract. I just love Kofi. Kofi's just standing there pissed. He's like, he can't believe that this moment is being taken away from him. And then the New Day, they're just screaming. They're pissed, rightfully so. They get out of the ring. I love it. This segment. And then the fans, they're chanting Kofi. Kofi doesn't know what to think. Kofi's just looking there like in disgust. He can't believe this. And that's how the segment ended. And I'm gonna say this, man. WWE, the way they did this, incredible. I have to give them credit where credit is due. This segment was done beautifully. Beautifully, all right. Daniel Bryan's reactions in the middle of the ring. Stephanie McMahon and Shane, if you know, Stephanie McMahon and Shane didn't have any real reaction. They were shocked, just like the rest of us. They were shocked that Kevin Owens had returned. They were shocked that the match had gotten changed. You know, the fact that Kevin Owens just walked into the ring and just sat down, signed the contract like it was nobody's business. He was like ignoring the New Day. It was done. Kofi Kingston just sitting there in disgust and disappointment, not even complaining, while Xavier Woods and Biggie are yelling and screaming like they can't believe this is happening. And the way this segment was done, it was just done really, really well. And for Kofi Kingston fans, especially ones that might feel like this is it for Kofi, nah. This is part of a bigger story. There were rumors that, you know, Kevin Owens was being, you know, rumored to be a future contender against Daniel Bryan. There was rumors saying that they were gonna have KO face Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania, but plans changed, and I feel like plans have changed, especially with the growth of this Kofi Mania thing that has happened in the last couple of weeks. All right, Kofi Kingston in the last couple of weeks has brought himself into main event territory. All right, and his story, the way this is all going, man, it's beautiful. It's beautiful, and they're basically playing this as the ultimate underdog story. All right, what happened in the gauntlet match a couple weeks ago, and what happened at the Elimination Chamber with him being the last man, happened last week with him being named #1 contender after that amazing six-man tag team match we had. Him having his opportunity stripped of him because management believes that he is not deserving to be put in this position. Right, and that it's all gonna play out. There were rumors saying that, the New Day are gonna turn heel on Kofi Kingston. I don't know if that's true. I don't think it's gonna happen because we all know, you know, Vince loves the New Day. if New Day's gonna turn, face to heel, they're gonna do the whole group. I don't see them turning one. They have two members turning on one member. I just don't see that happening. All right. I've always said the New Day should never break up. All right, they're too good. They're too valuable an asset to WWE, and I don't see that because I believe the New Day have, a WrestleMania Access signing. So I don't see WWE breaking them up before Mania unless WWE plans to break them up at WrestleMania. But I just don't see that. I feel like this Kofi Mania thing has changed plans completely for everyone. But Kevin Owens versus Daniel Bryan is gonna be a match. It's gonna be a great match, by the way. And it seems like at least for now, it seems like they're gonna go the route because you're not gonna do heel versus heel. All right, Daniel Bryan is a clear-cut heel. All right, so at least for right now, it looks like they're gonna build Kevin Owens as the babyface. You never know; he could turn heel at Fastlane. He could turn heel the night after Fastlane. I don't expect KO to stay babyface for long. All right, I don't expect him to stay babyface going to WrestleMania, but for now, if it's temporary that he's gonna be a babyface, all right. If he's gonna be a babyface for at least for a couple weeks, a month, I'm fine with it. But Kevin Owens, we all know he is way better at a heel. All right, he's one of the best heels in the entire company. He's proven that over the last couple of years. I don't really have to explain this to y'all. But back to Kofi. All right, what I think this is leading, I still think we're gonna get Kofi versus Daniel Bryan, but we're most likely gonna get Kofi Kingston versus Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania. I don't see Kevin Owens defeating Daniel Bryan at Fastlane. First of all, I know Vince McMahon came out saying, "Oh, KO is more deserving." All this other stuff. There's another angle that we can do with this if they want. All right. Just last week on Monday Night Raw, you had Vince McMahon come out and basically strip Becky Lynch of her opportunity at the Raw Women's Championship at WrestleMania per storyline. All right, and give that title opportunity to someone he saw as more deserving in Charlotte Flair. There's rumors going on that next week on Monday Night Raw, Charlotte Flair will be rewarded the Raw Women's Championship. I hope that's not true, but we don't know at this point. We have no idea. But, they had Vince McMahon did the same thing he did last week again. All right, he came out tonight and he changed the WWE title match. He made it oh, what up, Joe? Glad to see you in the chat, bro. But, he came in and I lost my train of thought. But we're okay. I remember what we were talking about. But Vince McMahon comes in and he changes the WWE title match the same way he changes the Raw Women's title match for WrestleMania. All right. So now the WWE wants they can do this where Stephanie and Triple H and Shane are now they get pissed because this is the second time in less than 2 weeks where Vince McMahon has come out and just because he's the chairman, he's come out and changed a major title match because he believes it's what's right for business. All right, when everyone else disagrees. And so if WWE wants to go down that road, they could. It would be I would find that as a very interesting storyline. I would kind of want to see where that goes. Maybe it would lead to some kind of epic power struggle between the McMahons as they believe Vince McMahon is too old to be making decisions and all this other stuff. Who knows where this is going? But I really liked how this segment was planned out. I believe this is going to lead to Kofi Kingston versus Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania. And if that is true, Kofi Kingston's chances to become WWE champion just skyrocketed. Went through the roof. All right? Because there was no chance, in my opinion, that Kofi Kingston was going to win at Fastlane. No chance. This is an absolute brilliant decision by WWE. I don't know. There's a chance this could lead to maybe a triple threat between KO and Bryan and Kofi at Mania. I'm not gonna lie. It is. As good as KO versus Bryan's gonna be, I would rather had KO maybe earn that WWE title opportunity, fairly. Maybe have him in a match or have some kind of tournament or something like that. He just comes back and he's gifted a WWE championship opportunity. But per storyline, what they're doing with Vince, what they're doing with the Kofi Mania and all this other stuff, it makes sense. All right. And it continues this Kofi underdog story because now when he wins the title, and if it is that Mania, it's going to be absolutely huge. All right. Absolutely huge. With the way that as over as Kofi is now, all right, if this is leading to Kofi beating Bryan at Mania and becoming champion, it's going to be amazing. Yes, there is a chance that KO could win the title at Fastlane, turn heel, and then that's how we get Kofi versus Owens at Mania, but I don't see that. All right. Daniel Bryan will be in the WWE title match at Mania no matter what. All right, no matter what. I think this is most likely going to be just Bryan versus Kofi. If they go to triple threat route, I'm not going to really complain. But you already have a major triple threat match planned with Becky, Ronda, and Charlotte at Mania. So I don't know. But either way, the segment was done perfectly. I loved it, loved it, loved it. All right. And, for Kofi fans, this is just the start of a bigger story for Kofi Kingston. Trust me. All right. Oh, yeah. Backstage afterwards, Kofi's talking to Stephanie and Shane, and they're all shocked. KO, KO's like, as much as he wishes he didn't have to do that to Kofi Kingston, he feels like he's proud that Vince McMahon recognized his talent, and he plans to take advantage of the opportunity he's been given at Fastlane by becoming WWE champion. But what he wants to do tonight is he wants to team with Kofi Kingston, go up against Luke Gallows and Daniel Bryan, and the match is set for the main event. So right now they're going with the KO as a babyface, but to be honest, I don't see it going for long. All right, I feel like this will only be a temporary thing, and KO will be back in his normal heel role momentarily. All right, so we get that out of the way. Moving on, we had the Bar go up against the Hardy Boys. Yes, the Hardy Boys, Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy. This was a bit of a shock. All right, two big shocks to start off the show, and I like that. I like that. All right, you have what happened in the first segment with the whole KO returning, being granted the WWE Championship opportunity, and then you follow that up with a returning Matt Hardy reforming with Jeff Hardy to bring back the Hardy Boys. This is a good decision. All right, honestly, I thought Matt Hardy was done, and I wouldn't mind. I've been on the record. Excuse me. I've been on the record in the past stating that Matt and Jeff should not be wrestling no more in WWE. They just don't have it the same way that they used to. All right, this is a different WWE these days. But, this is the way WWE is going, and I don't mind it. I don't mind it, all right? Jeff Hardy, Matt Hardy, they're one of the best tag teams of all time, all right? They're clearly not in their prime anymore, but they can be a very valuable asset in the tag team division. The WWE tag team division is looking much better. All right. They've been adding, if you guys have noticed, they've been adding more and more teams each and every week. You have Heavy Machinery. All right. You also have coming up from NXT, you have DIY, Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano. You have Ricochet and Aleister Black, who I don't know if they're good. And because we know in NXT they're doing the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Tournament. I don't know how long they're going to. I don't know how long they're going to stay with that tag team. This could be temporary because I feel like Ricochet and Aleister Black are more better as singles competitors, but at least for now they are a tag team. And you have the Hardy Boys. So your tag team division is looking pretty good. Now you just got to give us good storylines, give us competitive tag team wrestling, and your tag team division will be on the up and up. I'm telling you, WWE has the teams. They have the talent to have an amazing tag team division. They just have to put effort and care and storytelling into that division, both on Raw and SmackDown. NXT does it, and if they can bring that same storytelling to Raw and SmackDown Live, the tag team division is going to be one of the best things on the main roster. Trust me, you have the talent. You have the Usos. You have the Revival. You have the Hardy Boys. You have, Shane and Miz are not a bad team. You have the Bar. You have, Sanity, New Day. So many other teams, man. And especially we have the Superstar Shakeup. You never know. There's rumors saying Undisputed Era is going to come up. If that does happen, that's going to be a huge boost for the tag team division. All right, on the main roster. Like I'm telling you, I don't really have to explain this. The Bar, the Colognes, the Ascension are finally being used again. You have tons of teams. If WWE uses them, the tag team division could be one of the best things, if not the best thing about the main roster. I'm telling you. But Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy return tonight. They go up against the Bar, and Matt Hardy actually looked better. He looked better. He was moving in the ring much better than he had when before he left back earlier last year. If WWE wants to do a storyline, hey, Bray Wyatt is still employed with the company. We haven't seen Bray Wyatt on WWE television in months. They could do a storyline where Bray Wyatt turns heel and goes to SmackDown Live and he gets mad at Matt Hardy because Matt Hardy told everybody that he's retiring, all that, and he left. Bray Wyatt hung out to dry. We haven't seen Bray Wyatt on WWE television in months. All right, there was rumors saying that they were going to bring Bray Wyatt back to be a babyface to face Daniel Bryan at Mania, which I wouldn't have mind. Bray Wyatt is too talented for you guys to waste. Too talented. There's an easy storyline right there. You turn Bray Wyatt heel, you bring him SmackDown Live, you have him go after Jeff and Matt Hardy. Because, hey, he's mad at the Hardys because Jeff took Matt away. There's a lot of ways this can go. I'm just, I hope WWE utilizes the Hardy Boys in an efficient way. I don't think they should be, tag team champions, all right? But they can definitely be a valuable asset in that division, all right? There's a couple good matches off the top of my head I can give. I'd love to see the Hardys go up against, the Sanity or Usos, or the Club in different types of feuds. Well, we'll have to wait and see. But definitely happy to see Matt Hardy back. He looked better. They got the win over the Bar. Jeff hitting the Twist of Fate on Cesaro with Matt hitting a Twist of Fate of his own. And then Jeff ending it with a Swanton Bomb. That's how the match ended. Good to see them back. Let's hope that WWE uses them in a efficient way in that tag team division. Next up, we had R2 versus Rey Mysterio versus Andrade, seeing homage for the United States Championship. I'm not going to lie, I forgot that R2 was the United States Championship because there's been so much going on, on SmackDown Live with the WWE Championship and the tag teams and all this other stuff that you forget that R2 is the United States champion. He barely hasn't done anything in the, I think he's been champion now for it's been close to a month at this point, but he defended the title in a excellent triple threat match with Rey Mysterio and Andrade. Rey Mysterio and Andrade have been battling all year on WWE television, and this was a good way to continue it. I don't know if we're gonna see a match between these two. The reason why it would be amazing to see Rey versus Andrade in some kind of stipulation match to end this at Mania. I just don't see that there's gonna be enough time at Mania. There's way too many championship matches, way too many matches in general. Maybe we'll see these two in the Battle Royal. I don't know. All right, but we saw them tonight. A fantastic match, basically mostly because of the work and the chemistry between Rey Mysterio and Andrade. I'm not gonna blame R-Truth. R-Truth did his thing in there, but hey. But R-Truth, the way this was all set up, R-Truth issued a United States Open challenge in honor of his younger hero John Cena, and that's how the match was set up. Basically, what happens is Rey hits the 619 on Andrade, and Rey, when he's not looking, gets rolled up 1, 2, 3 by R-Truth for the victory. Next up, Charlotte Flair comes out to the ring. All right, this wasn't a long segment, but Charlotte comes out. And Joe, all right, Joe, I see what you said. So basically, Joe asks, do you think that they are going to bring back Sami Zayn at Fastlane? It's definitely a possibility. All right, I don't know how far Sami Zayn is in his recovery. I know he's slated to come back soon. I believe that WWE was gonna plan to save him for after Mania with the Superstar Shakeup, but they could definitely bring back Sami Zayn. Bring him back as a heel or a baby face to get him involved in the picture. Maybe it leads to a fatal four-way with Zayn, Owens, Kofi, and Daniel. I don't know. All right. But right now I'm gonna say no, because I haven't heard any reports. Because we've heard reports that KO was pretty close to coming back. We haven't heard any reports about Sami Zayn, because Sami Zayn's injury was a little more serious. All right. So, but I hope Sami Zayn, if he comes back, it will be a great moment. It will be great to see him come back to get, to interfere in that WWE Championship match. But for right now, I'm going to go with no. All right. He'll probably be back either for WrestleMania or after WrestleMania, in my opinion. But back to Charlotte Flair. Charlotte comes out and she's basically explaining why she was chosen by Vince McMahon for WrestleMania, and explaining that she was guaranteed while Rousey and Liz were reckless and scared of her. And she, Charlotte then she calls the baddest woman on the planet a quitter for laying down her title, and she promised on Monday she would show up and be handed the championship that Rousey had given up. So I guess in a way, this is confirming that Ronda Rousey gave up the Raw Women's title on Monday. I still don't believe that entirely, but it seems like per storyline they're going with, she gave up the title by laying it down in the middle of the ring, and on next week she will be crowned, or Charlotte will be crowned the new Raw Women's Champion. I don't think that's gonna happen. That would be stupid. Even though Charlotte is getting heel, excuse me, guys. But we're gonna pull a WWE Television 2002. Remember when Triple H was just handed the World Heavyweight Championship by Eric Bischoff? We're gonna do that next week on Monday Night Raw. I know Charlotte has probably some of the most heel heat in the entire company, all right, because of her character. But I don't think WWE would, go this far by handing her the title. That would have been, this would be what, her eighth title reign? Her eighth title reign on the main roster if she won it, or if she was handed it on Monday. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. All right. They could always give Rousey the title back. I think that's what's going to happen. I think what's most likely going to happen is either this Monday on Raw or the week after. That's when WWE will finally reinstate Becky, and then that's when this will finally be, announced as a triple threat match at Mania. That's what I think is going to happen. All right, I don't know, because I don't see any other scenario because you're not giving Becky the title no matter what. I don't think Charlotte's the right decision. Rousey will probably reclaim her title on Monday. Maybe they'll have to do some kind of match. I don't know. Maybe we'll have Ronda Rousey versus Charlotte happen, on Monday to determine the Raw Women's Champion going into Mania. Maybe I could definitely see that. That wouldn't be that bad because we've seen Rousey versus Charlotte at Survivor Series. We've seen the match already. I wouldn't mind that because at Mania we know it's going to be a triple threat unless it gets changed to Rousey versus Becky, which I don't see happening. It's going to be a triple threat at Mania, no matter what. No matter what. But if Charlotte does get the title on Monday, expect me to rant. It's gonna be an epic rant this Monday. I hope and pray WWE isn't planning on giving her the title and having Charlotte walk in the WrestleMania as Raw Women's Champion. No. Joe, you asked, do you think the New Day are ever going to turn on each other? I don't think so. I don't want them to. I love the New Day. All right. The reason I mentioned this earlier in the pod, I don't see the New Day turning on each other because Vince loves the New Day. They're huge, popularity really helps WWE in terms of merch, in terms of marketing, in terms of so many other things. I don't see them turning heel. I don't even see them turning on each other. They might retire a faction. They could do that, honestly. But, plans do change. Right now, I'm going to go with no, but you never know in terms of that. All right, next up, we had Rusev and Shinsuke Nakamura versus Aleister Black and Ricochet. We talked about this a little bit already, but this was a good match. All right, I like this. There was a funny moment. Lana was taunting Black and Ricochet a lot from the outside in the ring, but there was people on Twitter mentioning the way that Lana was looking at Ricochet. People were saying Lana's thinking of what it would be like to sleep with Ricochet instead of being with Rusev, yada yada yada. A lot of funny stuff. But basically, this was a pretty good match. All right, it was a pretty good match. I enjoyed it for what it was. The way it ended, Aleister Black hits a black mass on Shinsuke Nakamura to get the victory. That's the way it is. All right. And basically, to end the show, we had Daniel Bryan and Eric Rowan versus Kofi Kingston and Kevin Owens. This was KO's first match, being back from his injury. And the way it was, Kofi was not really getting along with KO during the match, and it's understandable. This is the guy that basically stole your championship opportunity at Fastlane. Why would you be happy with the guy? All right. Um, but basically, they wanted to take down Daniel Bryan. That was the only reason why they were able to do anything together in this match. And basically, Kofi's getting beat down by Rowan and Bryan. And what happens is Kofi tags in KO and for the hot tag. And KO goes on fire. It was nice to see KO back doing his normal thing. KO goes and hits, the pop-up power bomb, but Bryan kicks out. So what does KO do? KO hits Daniel Bryan with the Stone Cold Stunner, all right, and basically gets the win. So he pins the WWE champion clean 1, 2, 3 in wrestling action, basically confirming that he deserved the opportunity the whole time. All right, but afterwards we see Kofi and KO. They're talking in the middle of the ring. And I believe what I heard KO says is after I win at Fastlane, I will be sure to give you a fair championship opportunity. I love the way KO did the Stone Cold Stunner. I hope it's not his finisher going forward. Just because the stutter has a special place in my heart. I feel like it's good if you use it every once in a while when people don't expect it, but if you're gonna use that as your finisher, like it's all right just because that's Stone Cold's move. If KO does a different variation of the stutter, like how Orton does the RKO, etc., etc. Basically, I wouldn't mind it at all, but I don't want him doing the Stone Cold Stunner as his main finisher going forward. I don't agree with that at all. All right, but other than that, that was a good way to end SmackDown Live. One more thing I'm gonna mention. All right, I just mentioned Randy Orton. AJ Styles did appear on the show. All right, he had a backstage interview talking about how he continued to fail and fail and fail. Um, Taking the WWE Championship from Daniel Bryan, but he's not going to give up. He said he's going to dust himself up and keep fighting until he becomes champion again. And what happens? We see Randy Orton come from behind, and basically he's mocking AJ like, "Whose house is this? What did you build? What did you build?" And basically, this confirms that finally we're gonna get a Randy Orton AJ Styles feud. I've been asking for that for a while. That's a WrestleMania match in itself. All right. Hopefully that's where this leading. I can easily see WWE script or booking Orton versus Styles at Fastlane. I hope they don't do that. I hope they save this match for WrestleMania. We've seen these two have encounters in the past. I believe they had one match with each other back when I think it was 2016 when Styles was a heel, but it wasn't as good as what we expected. I know these two could absolutely kill it in the ring. All right, and I would love to see that at WrestleMania. All right, it gives Styles something to do, it gives Randy Orton something to do, it gets both of them on the card. All right, so hopefully that's where they're going with this. Other than that, so that was the way SmackDown Live ended tonight. It was a good show. It built towards Fastlane. It also helped, set the scene more and get a closer look at where we're going for WrestleMania. Love this. Love the Kofi Kingston. Love seeing KO come back. Overall, it was a really good show, and I'm proud of WWE. All right. Hopefully, Raw can take some notes. All right. Hopefully, Raw can take some notes and maybe build towards building a better show next week, but we'll have to wait and see. Other than that, that's all I got for you guys today. I want to thank you guys for coming through to the review. If you guys have not checked out my Monday Night Raw review yet, that review is live on the channel. Go check that out. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe on this video if you guys enjoyed. If you guys are new, make sure to subscribe and enable notifications by clicking the bell right next to my name, Facebook TV, so you guys are notified every time I post a new video. Go down in the comment section, follow me on social media. Other than that, that's all I got for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Once again, I'll see you guys later. Have a great day, guys. Peace.